What's going on, everyone? Welcome to this week's Variant Proportion Update video for Saturday, April 1st, 2023. Normally we would do this video on Friday when it's released from the CDC, but I was busy with my other channel and other Twitter because there was a major severe weather outbreak yesterday. Hopefully none of you guys were impacted by that. Alright, we're going to start off with Hubbub World, their Twitter, because they tweet on XBB116 information, which is not yet showing up on the CDC page. Hopefully they're not holding it back like they did with some of the other waves for multiple weeks, but here we go. Missouri, it's now over 8% there. Virginia, you come in second with close to 8% if we go by this chart. Second or third place would be Texas. Fourth would be California. Fifth would potentially be Illinois or New Hampshire, where it is rising. You don't see it here in New York State yet. Some people are saying, oh, positivity is starting to rise in New York City. Actually, I believe that's the XBB191 variant right now, which is gaining ground, and it will continue to gain ground. Eventually, XBB116 will come into play, and it will take over probably everything, because we see what's happening in India. It's just rapidly rising. Alright, on the national levels, we will do all of the variants listed here, but on the regional level, we will only do the ones over 1% with exceptions to 191. We want to see what 191 is doing in each region. Alright, starting out here. XBB15 is 87.9%. XBB191 is 4.6%. XBB is 2.5%. XBB151 is 2.1%. BQ1.1 is 1.9%. CH1.1 is 0.4%. BQ.1 is 0.3%, and BA.2, yeah, it's still around, I don't know why it won't go away, is at 0.2%. Alright, Region 1, Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont. The dominant strain of COVID in this area is XBB15, which is at 92.8%. XBB151 is at 3.1%. XBB191 is at 2.8%, and XBB is at 1%. Region 2, New Jersey, New York, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. In this region, XBB15 is at 91.3%. XBB151 is at 3.3%. XBB191 is at 3%, and XBB is at 2.2%. Region 3, Delaware, District of Columbia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and West Virginia. In this region, XBB15 is at 92.6%, XBB151 is at 3.2%, XBB is at 1.7%, and XBB191 is at 1.6%. Region 4, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Tennessee. In this region, it is also the XBB15 variant that is in control at 88.5%. Then XBB191 is up to 3.6%. XBB151 is at 3.4%. XBB is at 2.6%. And BQ1.1 at 1.2%. Region 5, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Minnesota, Ohio, and Wisconsin. In this region, XBB15 is 90.6%. XBB191 is 3%, XBB151 is 2.2%, and XBB is at 1.7%, followed by BQ1.1 at 1.6%. Region 6, Arkansas, Louisiana, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Texas. In this region, XBB15 is at 90.7%, XBB191 is at 3.1%, XBB is at 2.1%, BQ1.1 is at 1.9%, and XBB151 is at 1.4%. Region 7, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, and Nebraska. In this region, we see XBB15 is only at 77.2%. Then XBB191 is all the way up to 16.3% already. XBB151 is at 3.6%, and BQ1.1 is at 1.6%. Oftentimes we see the Region 7 where we get one of these random variants that happens to go higher than all the other regions. We saw that with the BA 4.6 variant last year, Region 8, Colorado, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Utah, and Wyoming. In this region, the XBB115 variant is at 86.9%. XBB191 is up to 7.6%. BA.2, don't know why, for some reason is at 1.7%. BQ1.1 is at 1.3%, and XBB is at 1.1%. Region 9, Arizona, California, Hawaii, Nevada, American Samoa, Commonwealth of Northern Mariana Islands, and Federated States of Micronesia. In this region, we have the XBB15 at 87.9%, XBB1.9.1 at 5.1%, XBB at 2.8%, and BQ1.1 at 2.3%. Region 10, Alaska, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. In this region, XBB15 is at 82%. XBB, for some reason, is up to 10%. BQ1.1 is at 3.2%. XBB191 is at 2.5%. And XBB151 is at 1.1%. Alright, that does it for this week's variant proportion update. For the one thing I can say is XBB191 is definitely growing faster in some places than others. Don't know why BA.2 is all of a sudden rising in a couple places. And as for the XBB116 variant, it's probably eventually going to enter the CDC picture before April ends, unless they really hold it back, because it's starting to show up in enough states. Maybe you need it in more than one state in a region for them to add it. I don't know. But for some reason, they are not adding it. And even at that, it should at least be in low quantities under 1%. We do know it's driving a massive increase in cases over in India, and I assume that is going to happen here as well. And to some degree, the XBB191 is also starting to drive up cases as well, because we see wastewater rising in every region of the country, and we're starting to see the positivity rise in New York City. Alright, that does it for this video. I'll see you all again later today. We will do a pandemic update video. We do have quite a few things to update on. Several new COVID positives, mainly in India. So until next time, stay safe, everyone. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button down below. Stay safe. Have a great day, everyone.